Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. Hope everyone's well. I'm doing well. Welcome to my sports page. Thank you for joining me this morning on what is a very difficult morning. It's devastating to hear the news, to learn about the death of Dwayne Haskins, and the NFL community is mourning his death. I've seen a lot of tweets. I read a lot of tweets. I've been holding back tears this morning. As you can see, I'm not wearing my glasses. I was just crying. I just broke down when Kurt Herbstreit was on ESPN right now. And when you hear tragic stories like this about a player dying or anyone, when you consider all the possibilities of death, the the tragedy of losing someone so young is even more devastating. It's terribly sad news to hear that Dwayne Haskins has died, has passed away. Um, I am heartbroken uh, by the tragic event. I am devastated by the unfortunate passing of Dwayne Haskins, so young, had a long life ahead of him. Was looking to turn around his career with the Pittsburgh Steelers, was definitely going to compete for the job. And this happens. He loses his life. He was a standout at Ohio State before he became Washington's first round pick, where his career started. And then he ended up with the Pittsburgh Steelers, where they welcomed him in. Mike Tomlin talked about that in his little message this morning that he posted out there for the whole world to see. And he just talked about how great of a person he was and how he became a friend within the organization. How he had a tremendous work ethic, that he worked very hard. And a lot of people have had nice things to say about Dwayne Haskins. This morning, he died when he was hit by a car in South Florida. According to his agent, Cedric Saunders. And what makes this story even more emotional and more horrifying is the fact that he would have turned 25 in May. Not only that, from my understanding, he leaves behind a 4-year-old daughter. And I can't imagine being a dad myself, leaving behind my 1-year-old daughter. This makes you appreciate life a little bit more. This makes you want to hug your kids tighter. After this video, this makes me want to go downstairs and kiss my fiance on the cheek more than I do. It puts a different perspective on life. Life, like I always say, and I know I have my moments where, I start to complain or, don't realize that I'm complaining so much and always, focusing on what I don't have instead of what I do have. And this is a reminder that life is too short, that life is precious. And, as unfair and as uncertain and as unfortunate as life can be, every day is an incredible gift. I've gotten better when I wake up in the morning thanking the Lord for waking me up, thanking the Lord for giving me another day. And I'm not trying to throw religion out here. I'm not trying to get spiritual doing this sports video. But personally, as a human being and as a man, I do that every morning. I acknowledge the great Lord for giving me another day, for giving me a chance to breathe fresh air, to giving me a chance to walk another day and stand on these 2 feet like I am now as I do this video. It's a horrible story. terribly sad news. Um, I was in tremendous shock. I'm still speechless. I am lost of words. I really don't know what more I can add to it. He was in South Florida. Apparently, he was training down there, training and working out for the upcoming season. It was a training and a workout that was organized by several players, Mitchell Trubisky being one of them. And they were down there just working out. It was a chance for them to bond as teammates and spend some time together and work out, and you know build their relationship as players and everything. And unfortunately, I guess he was. We'll know more from the police reports, but from what we do know, uh, he was on the side of the highway, and I guess a car struck him, and he died. It's just tragic. It's really, really tragic. But he was a beloved figure at Ohio State. He was a star quarterback at Ohio State. Um, you know, the fans loved him. His teammates loved him. Everyone loved to be around him. Um, he was just a great person. From the way people described him. I never met him personally. I'm just going based on what I hear from other people who's been around him. Just an incredible person. Had great work ethic. Wanted to compete at such a highest level. Uh, it's just unfortunate, that he's no longer here. That his life was cut short due to a terrible tragedy. And it's just a tough loss. It's a tough morning for everyone. I think a lot of people are still trying to process the whole thing. They're still trying to, wrap their head around it. And it's just one of those things that you don't expect to hear this type of news, because you're never ready for anything like this. You don't prepare for death. That's one thing you don't do. Even though that day is eventually coming, it's something you still don't prepare for, especially for a 24-year-old, who has this amazing life ahead of him. And, I was just hoping to see Dwayne Haskins, um, you know, get out on the field and do his thing as a quarterback. And I was hoping that someone could really work with him and help him develop and help him be that star quarterback that a lot of people, hoped he would have been when he entered the league. And he definitely had the talent. He definitely had the potential to be great. And I just hate that we couldn't see that. I'm disappointed that we couldn't see, him make this dramatic turnaround in his career because of this tragedy. My heart goes out to his family. I'm keeping his family in my thoughts and prayers. His wife, his 4-year-old. I'm keeping them in my prayers. My condolences to the family in these difficult times. I've been there and done that, losing loved ones myself. So, I can kind of share some of that pain as well. This story had me emotional this morning, and I broke down myself. As if he was my own brother, or as if he was my own cousin or a relative of mine. Any humane person would do that. If you have a love and some compassion for people, you would, share some of the same sentiments and fight back tears as well, because you realize that this can be someone or someone very close to you, And this could be your loved one. You know, this could have been somebody you knew or yourself, you know, on that highway, and you could have been struck by the vehicle. You know, so this makes you appreciate life a little bit more. It makes you you know, it gives you a different perspective on life. Again, rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. 1997 to 2022. Rest in peace. That's all I can really say. You guys have a wonderful day. You know, I don't want to say give this video a thumbs up. But I will say you guys are more than welcome to follow my fan page for upcoming content. You know, follow, like the fan page for any new content, new shows, new podcasts, new articles, anything. You know, I got you guys covered. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Have a beautiful Saturday. Peace.